Oh, oops. I pressed all the right buttons, just in the wrong order. Okay, so hold on. Who partied? Let's see. Did I do it myself? I don't think so. I have way too many windows open. Okay, Chion, hello, party person. Hello, hybrid. It's so good to see you. Okay, today or yesterday was day 3 of my risography class. And this time we actually traded pictures. So I want to show you guys all of them. I didn't do nothing. Going back. Oh, I like that little emote. Look at that little rainbow rabbit booty. That's so cute. Oh, it's Fluffy. Ah, that's nice. Okay. So, yeah, this is what I did last week. All right. What is this? I can put you over here. And I'll just look at this. All right. That ought to do it. And for some reason, okay, oh my God. Chion, thank you for the slap. I got the vertical stream working on Instagram. Hi, Instagram. For some reason, it sent vertical out to YouTube, so I fixed that. But now there's like 2 horizontal streams going to YouTube, so double fun over there. I don't know what I'm doing. You are welcome, Beth, dear. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah, that's all I can give you with the Zoom, but this is a bona fide, genuine risography print. 3 colors. Look at that. And that out of registration stuff is a feature, not a bug. You have to create images that will, I guess, look good if they're a little off. Real cool looking. Beth dear, I welcome our new druid friend. Also, Mr. Cat says hi. Hi, Mr. Cat. How are you? Okay. My stuff is like confusing me. I'm gonna scooch this. Okay, got it. All right. So here's the thing with this risography print. You run your image through once per color. So this is 3 colors, so it got run through 3 times, and that's 3 opportunities for it to be all off. And there's other weird things that happen. Here, we traded a bunch, so I think we only have 3 left. I tried to grab ones that were kind of different from one another. Let's see. Okay, so here you go. This one is the first one that came out, and this one's the last one that came out. And can you see how the one on the right is grainier, has more texture in the green, and is a little darker than the one on the left there? So this whole printer thing, thank you, I've been taking notes. This whole risography thing, it's like an exercise, and just don't even sweat the details because they're not going to matter. Things are going to be not lining up exactly. You can't depend on a certain texture or darkness. You have to have like so much wiggle room in your brain, and I'm kind of controlling over how I want something to print and look. So I'm just gonna have to figure out a way to make peace with it. So then, okay, I did mess up though. Last week they said we're gonna use 4 colors. They said no. They said they had 4 colors. What was it? Blue, just regular blue, sunflower yellow, Kelly green, and fluorescent pink. I'm like, oh, cool. So I made my print. I separated it into 4 colors, but I forgot. They said pick 3 of those 4. So I had to ditch one of my color layers. So I was like, wow, rats, what am I gonna do? So I ended up ditching the fluorescent pink color because I thought that was, I can't get rid of the blue because that's a load-bearing blue right there. Look at all that, there won't be any words or line art, so that one clearly needs to stay. Ditch that pink. And I thought, well, sunflower is doing a lot of heavy lifting too. Green is Grump's skin, so there was only one choice, right? So what I missed out on is some of this kind of, or what I was hoping would have been an orangier color to Captain, this little wiener dog. His tongue would have been pinker. His collar would have been a little more vivid. Oh, and Grump's eyes. Like, Grump should have little eye shadow stuff around. I'm offended at this pink erasure. Justice for pink. So yeah, he just has a tiny bit of yellow under there. I was thinking the yellow would make it a richer color. I don't know. I have no idea. I'll never know. Actually, I will, because next week we can actually use 4 colors. They said we have up to 4. They said, what did they say? I wrote it in my notes. Something like if, let's see. Oh, they said 3 color, 4 color if you're smart. So I'm gonna do 4 color anyway. But yeah, I was kind of, I was lucky that my mistake wasn't tragic. The misunderstanding how many colors that we could use. But yeah, I have an example of what the layers look like when you separate them. Okay. So this would have been the blue layer. So basically you send this to the printer. And what it's telling the printer is everything that's black is actually like 100% of that color. And if it's like barely visible, it's like what, 30% of that color. So then this was the blue layer. And this was, look at all this yellow. You start light to dark. So this was the yellow layer. So the black tells the printer 100% yellow. And then the lighter it goes, the lighter the yellow, the lighter the opacity. So one of the things that I learned, and I took a little note about it. See this panel 1 there? The hand and the background of this panel color, you can see a difference, right? It printed almost the same. And it was the first runs, or the first color laid down. So on white paper, this sunflower color was the only thing on it. These colors looked almost identical. So that wasn't enough of a difference there. Little and I noted that the difference between Grump's little face there. Hold on, where's my pointer? I was thinking I would do this like have a window preview and just show you like the digital version, but it doesn't come up on, I haven't figured out how to add that to the vertical thing yet. So this I noted is the most, or what's the way to say it? If I want the contrast to show up, this is the most contrast that's still not right. How do I say, hold on, just last time, this time for sure, for English. Okay, this is the minimum I could do if I want contrast to show up. Does that make sense? Okay, because this contrast was visible. This contrast was not visible. It looks almost the same. I think this is a little darker. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, that was really helpful to see. That's the kind of stuff that you're not going to see if you just send your prints to a printer and then you receive something. You won't be able to Or you, I guess you could, but it'll take you longer to kind of figure out, well, what happened? How do I make this better? This is the green layer. At this point, you couldn't even tell how, like, what the difference was since it already had the yellow on it. This was the color I had to ditch. This is the pink layer. So let's see what we missed out on. All right. So he's not as pink or orangey. Oh, that's some nice rainbowy stuff. Oh, because of your pink. Hybrids of set. Just this for pink. Yes. Next week, right? Next week, I'm going to pink it up. I lost a little bit of juicy color in the macaroni. Captain's little tongue color. Grump's eyes are right here. There's no pink in the eyes. And then he had a little bit of pink, just variation in his shirt. Where was it? It's the stripes. It should have been the stripes and the star. So look at how off the yellow is already. So the pink would have just been like even more off. Look at that little dinosaur. You just have to be okay with it, I guess. Because even if you adjust like one of the color layers over, they all come out different. Some are more off than others. And then, okay, look at this thing. Let me see. Okay, this was the first print again, so I think maybe it needs to, the roller that spits out the ink needs to be primed, because look at the little onion's cheeks. This is the kind of regular style, and this one's a little missing. That is very awesome to be able to see the whole process. Yeah, it's really helpful. So let's see. Okay. So the whole intention was to make this a risograph print, and I get to do that. Okay, so next week we're gonna print on an 11 by 17, and they said you can do a print. We're gonna teach you how to do a zine, or you can just do smaller images on the big 11 by 17 paper and chop it up. They said that's an economical way if you want to go about doing that. So they sent us home with this handy thing. And I was like, I know how to do this. Hey, Shadow. Oh, shoot, that was a thing. That was a thing. Sean, did you get a vending machine? Sean gets to use a token? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my gosh, you button work. Where did you go? There it is. Okay, look at it. Button, I told you. Oh my gosh, there it is. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's see. No, you're gonna behave. Let's see. Here, let's see, hold on. Okay. Joan, you broke the vending machine. Okay, there it is. There it is. Oh, stay, just stay. I got disconnected and spelled things wrong. Hold on. Let's see. We're gonna figure this out right now. You've got battery. Let's see. Oh, what I mean, Mr. Cat Get. I'm trying to figure out, I want you to see, so I'm trying to, okay. Okay, stay. It's delayed, but at least it's working. Okay. So let's see. Oh, I know what's going on. There we go. Okay. So, are you guys ready? Are you watching, Kat? Okay. So you get to pick. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. So you have 3 rows. You got row 1, row 2, and row 3. So you get to pick a row. Which one do you want? I see your hand. Oh, hi, Red. I like your little coin thing. Okay. Row 2. Okay. Here it goes. Oh. All right, you gotta show everybody. Let's see. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Stickers. The shiniest of stickers. Look at that. Oh, they're beautiful. You got Rage Quit. What else did you get? Mandy's Robot Repair. And who's the boss? Not you. You're not the boss of me. Ta-da! And I do have another one. It's too big for the machine, so I keep throwing them in. But it's one of the the cyberpunk ones. I got Cyber Manny and Cyber Perry. So they're hiding right now. So yeah, and all that stuff. Let's see. Yeah, that's on 4th wall. I don't. Did that just pop up, or did you just know? Yeah, that's Periwinkle. Let's see. Yay, thank you so much, Cat and Mr. Cat. That's so nice. Okay, so then 4th wall already has your information. I'm just gonna
She got 2 tokens.
Oh, you got 2 tokens? Okay, so pick another row. Let's see. Oh. Times 2. Mr. Cat says 1. Yo, is that you? Says Johnny. It is me. I'm me. Who are you? The machine girl? You know what? You guys could all laugh at me for buying a vending machine, but guess what? They're not selling them anymore. I got one of the last ones. You don't remember me? Oh, wait. Are you the one that cleaned out the vending machine at WonderCon? You have to give me more. My memory, first of all, my memory is bad. And right now you're just blue letters. Oh, I'm so glad you found me here. Hold on, we've got some business. Mr. Cat says 1. We're gonna do another vending machine thing. Vending machine girl, I love it. Okay, are you ready, Cat? Are you ready? Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with myself. Yeah, look, what's just gonna happen again? My friend Cat.
Yes.
She won't subscribe with Prime. Thank you. Yeah, okay, here we go. Here's number 1. Cat. Okay. You're the proud owner of another sticker set. I'm gonna, since you got two, I'm gonna put a little something extra. And then we'll go through some of my sticker collection so we can trade some of these out. Yeah, and for Johnny too. If you go to the Ontario Comic-Con Revolution, bring some of your stickers, because Johnny saw me in at WonderCon and cleaned out the entire machine. I have to make some more art to put in there. There is still art in there. There's definitely art in there. Now I don't have to share with Mr. Cat. So yes, Johnny, if Chion, if you want to trade out, let me know. You know where to find me. And also I'm gonna throw in a couple extra. Johnny, if you see me at Ontario Comic-Con Revolution, do the same. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Actually, you're doing an amazing job. Thank you, Johnny. Keep it up. I will. Look at that. Yay! I almost never get to hear that sound, the little coin sound. Look at that. I jostled the camera because I got all excited. Oh. There it is. Okay. And here I am. Hello. I got you, says Cat. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. That's a lot of fun. Okay. So what did I miss in my excitement? So Johnny, where are you watching from? Shadow, that is a really good coin emote. Lebanon, but you're not gonna be, are you gonna make it to Ontario Comic-Con Revolution? I must have misunderstood. I thought you were gonna be there. Okay, so let me put Cat's stuff away. And Mr. Cat. Yeah, there's not for nothing, but there's some chunky ones. Chunky eminent. I should be. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty exciting. I got new envelopes. Oh, I bet you that's one of the thing that's coming from Las Vegas. All right. We just kind of order supplies and things, and it's like, I don't know where these things are coming from. I get random tracking lists or tracking numbers. Just a quick visit, says Johnny. Yeah, but they're nice little envelopes. I don't have to do any more weird trimming and stuff. Yeah, that was a surprise. We got an email saying, I think they said they had just a handful of vending machines left, and after that, they're not gonna be selling them anymore. Everything looks so fancy. Well, thank you, I think. What you looking at? These things? You're putting a lot of work. Oh, I'm trying. I am really trying. Okay, this is for Cat and Mr. Cat. I won't forget. I'll put them right there. They're protected. Thank you guys so much. All my stuff works. Just my brain is the thing that needs help. Oh, speaking of which, so I remembered, I couldn't even remember that in class we were supposed to only use 3 colors and not 4. But this other person who does prints, she seems really professional, I guess. I don't know. She looks like she already knows her stuff, and she just wants to learn a little bit more about risography and book time to use their machines, which is why I'm kind of taking the class, because you have to take the class to book time to use their machines so that I can do fun stuff whenever. So the instructor was loading in a cylinder of color into the risograph machine, and usually, like, when you print out your work like this, the drum, like the ink drum, it's like automated screen printing. So the ink drum will automatically cut out a master, so that way you could just do the blue, all the blue squirts out of these little lines. So then when you go to cut another or create another master, the machine automatically takes the old one off and applies a new one, cuts the little holes to print out a new layer of color. Except the blue cylinder, it doesn't work, so they have to do it manually. So then the instructor was loading in the blue, and then one of the students was like, "Oh, don't you need to take the master off of the blue cylinder?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, you remembered that from week 1?" I was like, impressed and humbled. Oh, I can show you her work too. Speaking of impressed and humbled. Okay. Hi, most likely Marsh. Oh, you're on a 5-stream street. Yay! Thank you so much. Marsh played with the vending machine too. Okay, so then, yeah, she just like, I can't even remember what they told us to do last week, and she just busted out some knowledge from week 1. Okay, I'm getting to the last week's. So here is her work from week 1. Is it week 1? Yeah. I still can't find anybody online. So this is her week 1 stuff, which is really good. This is the week where we had to hand draw an orange layer and hand draw a blue layer, but like with grayscale utensils or implements on tracing paper. And this is how pretty hers came out. It's really nice. So then this week we brought digital files, and then this is her this week's. That's nice too. She didn't put this weird mushy part. That's just something that happened with the print, because look at this. It's print 1 that came out of the machine. We were told to put arrows so we knew which way to put them in for each pass. And it takes a while for the drum to like saturate and make an even application. Very ethereal, isn't it? Yeah, I got one that had a lot. It's very textured. But yeah, that one's cool. So then, let's see. Here's this other artist that I like a lot. Let's see. Okay, here's her week 1. This is Kit Olson. I like her first week better. You know what? It's probably, we're all trying to figure out how much detail these machines can take. And we're all bringing in artwork that we've used in other ways. And then we're realizing, okay, we need to change this, that, and the other, or keep this in consideration. So she was learning that her fine lines that she prefers in normal prints might need to be a little thicker or something. I'm sure she'll figure it out. She seems pretty smart, capable. She knew about the blue master thing to pull off. I love her stuff. Yeah, it's really cool. So, yeah, this was like weird hand-drawn on tracing paper. So everyone was just kind of probably doing something that they've drawn a bunch, so that way it wasn't too hard. And then this was everybody trying to bring something a little more complex. Okay, and then this one, she just busted this out in class, week 1, right? And then this is her this week's. This is Kit Olson. This one has a title. Say me? See me? I don't know. So let's see what she was working on. I think she was mixing a purple that was the blue and the fluorescent pink. So she's probably trying to figure out how to make that work. Testing out how that color blend was, I bet. Yeah, she got a lot of colors out of, what were we using? We were using sunflower orange, blue, green, and fluorescent pink. So she got a lot of subtlety out of that. That's probably what she was working on. Very anime-like. If you can find her, I think, I guess week 4, it's like, you better ask the people you want for their socials, because this is the last time you'll see them. I tried to Google and I wasn't sure if who I found was her. Okay, so what else do we have? Here's a fun one. This is his week 1. I like this. I think he said he did screen printing, maybe. And yesterday he said he did pottery. But this person looks like they knew what to expect from the printer, because on week 1, they just kind of made something quick and fun and punchy that really worked well with the colors that we were given. And there's, whoops, dub. But look at this week, he brought his stamp. He had a stamp and he stamped them all. What is that? The second dot is something different. Oh, it's a face. It's a winky face. Ah, I think. There it is. So this is blue, fluorescent pink, and sunflower yellow. So you can actually get fine lines, but don't try to mix your line. Oops. This is from White Lotus, right? The music? Oh, I don't think so. This is stuff that I've picked from, there's a website called artlist.io. You can buy licensed music and just not worry about who you send it off to. So I think this, I don't know what, I just kind of mixed them together. I can track it down. White Lotus is pretty good though. Did you finish watching it? I like the girl with the teeth. She was like the most normal one in the whole series, or the season. Johnny, you're colorblind. Does this look desaturated, or does it just look all the same color? Yeah, just finished. So yeah, looking at this guy's thing, you can get a pretty thin line. Love me some grays. Here's the let's see, my week 1. There you go. How's that? Too much blue. This was the blue layer. It's too heavy on the blue. This was the orange. And this is what I ended up with. Like a bunch of blue, right? Makes sense. Too much blue. By the way, people get mad at me for saying my favorite color is black. Well, I like black too. I'm wearing black. If it is your favorite color, what is so technically is black the absence of color and white is all the colors or something? So is that what they're upset about? I like gray. Black and gray is nice. Orange and white. Mine is iridescent. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, those little, what are those beetles? Fruit beetles? The ones that fly around hitting everything? They're like intimidating because they're giant, hard-shelled things. You can hear them smacking against the walls and things. They're like, ah, don't hit me. But they're just little docile things. You swear you heard it on the season? Yeah, you know what? I think I would have recognized it if I heard it. Maybe. I liked that song a lot though. They're the White Lotus opening credits song, but only when it was broken up within the episodes. When they put all of it together like it was in the opening credits, it was too much. But when they broke it up into smaller bits, like less layered, I liked it. So yeah, if I find when I get these people's info, I'll ask them if they wouldn't mind if I shared it. Because I'm telling them I already showed all your stuff. Okay, so then let's see, who else do I have? Oh, here's a good one. Okay, so here's week 1. This one is KJ. See, we need to get some Instagram handles or something. So this was good because this person also understood the assignment and just kept it blocky, kind of interesting silhouette, simple, and utilized the 2 colors pretty well. So of course, look at this. Isn't that cute? That's a good one. Yeah, I have gray eyes, so I see everything gray, says Johnny. So that's pretty significantly colorblind. So then, does this even have enough contrast for you to enjoy? It's like a magazine. It is. It says, Feeling Good, Volume 3. Anxiety, who is she? Oh, I love it. Goodbye, mental despair. That's really cute. I like that. Good job, KJ. Yeah, the design work is pretty cool. I like her shapes. I guess that makes sense. She went all bold with this one. Great test piece. Blue, sunflower, and fluorescent pink. I think was I the only one to use green or one of 2 people? Oh, one of 2 people. Here's the other green. This person isn't artistic, so they bring, or they claim not to be, and they bring photographs. This was their week 1. Mama Shirley and Mitzi. It's the lady with the beehive and her little dog. And then she bedazzled some of the works. So this person's just having fun, like trying to figure out something cool to do with photographs. And that's pretty cool. It's like, is this green, pink? I don't see any yellow in this. Is it blue? A tiny bit of blue, maybe? Johnny's probably like, yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Want to see mine? Johnny, what are you working on? What? Oh, you want to see my piece? Oh, I messed up because I thought it was a 4-color day. It was a 3-color day. So I had to ditch my pink, which is upsetting hybrid. Had to ditch the pink layer. So I had no orangey wiener dog. This is one I printed on lithograph. I'll show you the, okay. I think Shadow has this maybe. So this one, the difference between lithograph and risograph is how opaque these paints are over one another. So there's not a whole lot of blending. It's just whatever color went on last is pretty much what you're gonna see. Oh, cool. Hold on. Johnny sent a link. So then here's mine. So it's a green, Kelly green, sunflower, and blue. And I just, I'm trying to get over being controlling about the details because it's inconsistent from print to print. That has a lot of texture in that green. That has a lot less. Let's see what this one is. Forbidden response. That's, oh my goodness. Hold on, let's see if we can share it. Okay, so let's swing this around. And then do this. Easy, hold on. This is something that I don't think Instagram's gonna be able to see. I still haven't figured out how to make a couple of things cross, like the horizontal and vertical. Like my little grump face. It doesn't work the same way. Where, okay, stop talking. Look, if I was that thing, where would I be? Okay, here you are. Hey, there it is. Oh, I see what happened. Here, let's put it back where it belongs. Okay. I'm gonna put all of you guys into the void because I'm gonna click the wrong buttons. It's happening. Okay, there. Oh, perfect. Hold on. Let's see. What? Okay, how's this? We're seeing exactly like 3/4 of it. What are you giggling about, Marsh? This is going swimmingly. Okay. Hold on. Is that going to be better? Okay, let's see. It's weird because the mouse, when it's behind me, it's dragging windows around, and when it's in front of me, it's like repositioning OBS stuff. Oh, we're so close to it working. Here, let's try that. Yes, I am. Feel free to follow Johnny's link because there's a little taste of it. It's a little sneak peek. We're looking through like the blinds. Need eyes in the back of your head. I know, I'm like surrounded by monitors. Okay, let's see. I didn't use much colors. Oh, for the well, whatever, like the grayscale one makes sense, but the one on top of it with the warm colors, it all works. And you know what the thing is? You're not burdened by like like the distraction of a bright color where you can totally see what the values are in something, which is something I'm kind of bad at. If I put my work into grayscale, it's going to be, you know, it's going to lack a little bit of contrast. So oddly enough, it's something that you seem to be good at that I can use a lot of work with. Okay. So, yep, this is my week 3 work. Week 4, we're doing an 11 by 17, which we could make a zine out of. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna fix it for blue, because right now it's brown, fluorescent orange, probably sunflower yellow anyway, and teal was it? I forgot what I used. So I'll just, with a couple of tweaks, I'll be able to just do this risograph style and see how it comes out. Does the colors make sense? I would love some advice. Yeah, let's see. Okay. All right. So, what we got here? Well, the thing is, you went kind of simple, not simple, but your color palette is limited enough where it just makes sense with what's hot and warm. Is there at the bottom? You got, let's see. Is that all you got to give? Okay. It's kind of different, no? I don't see that tank on the right side. So who's that in the middle? It's just like, what do you call it? Machinery, factory stuff. And then you got these, yeah, it just looks like a level in a game where, I think, what was I playing? Was it Horizon Forbidden West? And I had to jump on things that were brightly colored. So I would probably think, oh, I'm supposed to either not touch those circular things because they're gonna burn, or those are the things I'm supposed to grab. So what did you use to make this, Johnny? I think it makes sense. I like it. I would totally walk through there and be like, oh, I'm gonna die. Marsh says it reminds me of Star Wars. Yeah, it reminds me of that game I was playing. The tools are on the left. Subterranean showdown, humans versus mech monolith. In the clandestine depths of the subterranean world, Subterranean Showdown unveils a riveting spectacle, a colossal mech concealed. Oh, it's long. What in the world? Can I like that? I have to sign in. I'm gonna have to take a closer look at that later. On the right, I mean, I'm so bad. I looked at the right. We're on the same boat when it comes to lefts and rights. Okay, so I think I shared all of the joy of my class. I got curious, and with my home printer, I was thinking, wait a minute, what did I do? I think I just, I sent this to the printer and told it to only print in yellow. And then I stuck the piece of paper in again, and I overprinted with, okay, now only print this but in pink. And I did that again with the green and the blue, just to see what the difference was. So I kind of did my own janky version of like spot channel printing on my little regular printer. And I wanted to see like if it made any difference at all. So I did it like that crazy way. And then I just sent it to the printer as a JPEG, just like CMYK. And I was wondering like, all right, is that gonna make any difference? Is it gonna look exactly the same? It was pretty close. I'm just digging through. I has to go, but thank you, Beth, for showing some really interesting artistic styles. Hugs to you and Joel. Thank you both, and Mr. Cat. I'm gonna contact you on, I guess, Facebook, and we'll figure out like your extra stickers and stuff like that. Thank you so much for playing with the vending machine. So that's pretty cool. I only hear that sound when I start up the whole OBS thing. I had to hide some of my channel redeems because I open OBS and it's just like everything starts up all at once. Like, oh. Yeah, thank you guys so much. That was fun. Okay, so okay, I even wrote it. This is what it looks like when I just sent my print to the printer as a JPEG CMYK. And this is the one that I put in the printer 4 times, doing one color at a time. Pretty close to the same. But this one I like a little better. It has a little more depth of color in the green area. Look at the pickle. Here, I'm gonna fold this so you can see the side-by-side pickle. It's 3 a.m. Oh no, Johnny, get some sleep. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Oh my goodness. Oh, get some sleep. Yeah, it's usually 4 Pacific time. And it's usually on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but I've got this crazy Riso class on Tuesdays, so yeah, I'm so sorry. Software used. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at that. I have it open behind me. My sleeping schedule is ruined, especially traveling. I hate it. Oh, that's the worst. Okay. Look at 2 pickles. The story of 2 pickles. That's a really different look. So this is closer to what I intended, because I wouldn't have put yellow there expecting like some weird reflective light. It was supposed to be just a deeper color. So doing 4 colors separately, like throwing in this piece of paper in the printer 4 different times, gave me a little bit better results than just printing it CMYK. And the grass is a lot different. I was thinking the risography would lose all of the halftone because it's so weird and mushy sometimes. Although I do like the way that green looks right there. But it kind of maintained. see. So there they are. That's the Riso, just CMYK JPEG from the printer, and that's putting the same sheet of paper in the printer 4 separate times. The printer is colorblind too. Yeah. So yeah, there's like some of the little dotty dots that were just kind of smudged anyway in the original. Those didn't show up, but I think it's okay. I feel like though I should scooch my halftone pattern, like it's too perpendicular. It should be a little angle, right? That would be more pleasing to the eye. I think I can just upload my dot, or I think I'd have to re-upload a pattern of dots kind of sideways in my brush tools in Photoshop. I refuse to buy a brush pack. I should. I'm like reinventing the wheel over here. It's already done. Why do I have to do it myself? I like the punishment. Yeah, the printer is colorblind. It's just a little cheapy all-in-one printer that scans and prints. It works pretty well, but I want a nicer one. The thing is, the one I have bookmarked, it's always on back order. So, because I still want to make my sticker club and print the stickers and get the sticker cutting thing and make just silly one-off stickers. I thought that'd be fun. Nothing's available to buy. Okay. Here's week 2 for anybody who didn't see it. 2 colors, blue and pink. That one is for this. Look at that. That's a nice fold there. Chris Cox taught me how to make that fold. So yeah, that's another project for another time. So I have my paints out. I think I'm gonna try to improve my little robot painting, where I tried to make this verdigris robot last week on this postcard. Okay, this top drawer place is like a bougie kind of gifty stationery store, and they sell these nice postcards, right? I swear this is like the front side of the watercolor paper that one would want to paint on, and this is like the back side. They went and printed their stuff on the front and left us all with the back to paint on. But robots, yeah. You're delirious with your tiredness. What is it? 3 a.m. over there? Oh my goodness. So, what are you sorry about? No, I love it. Please continue. It makes me happy. Okay, let's see. Crinkle, crinkle. I was really curious. I'm still learning about watercolor paper, brushes and all that. So I got this stuff because it was 100% cotton and it's really thick. It seemed of high quality, but I want to see if there's a difference. I want to paint something. You know what I could do? I could paint something on the front and then just trim off this stuff and throw it into the vending machine. That would be perfect. So I'll have to just see, like, is the What would be different if you're painting on the wrong side of the watercolor paper? Absorption? Blending? I don't know. Maybe I can figure it out. We'll all learn something. Okay, so let's see. I think I can just rehydrate these, just like I did this busted up tube of gouache. This is gouache, not watercolor. So if I could rehydrate this, I let this dry hoping I could just add water. So let's see. Let's get a brush that's not gonna mind smushing stuff around. This guy. Who else? Some of these are like filled with glitter. I think this is one that's filled with glitter. I don't know why I smelled it. It might be okay. And what if you get glitter in your gouache? Just makes it better. I don't know if this is gonna work. It should, right? Yeah, it's coming up. It's kind of still smooth. What's your weekly streaming schedule? It's next week. It's Wednesday, 4 to 7-ish Pacific time. If you haven't seen me in a while, join my Discord. I always put little event things, and they'll show up in your time zone. So yeah, 4 p.m. Pacific time for today, obviously, and then next week Wednesdays. But it's usually Tuesdays and Wednesdays, except I'm skipping Tuesdays because of my Riso class, but that's ending next week. Next week's my last Riso class on Tuesday. So I'll be streaming next week on Tuesday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Thereafter, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Am I saying the right days? Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tuesdays are temporarily paused because of Riso class. I'll be adding, this might work, it might be boring for you, but I'll be adding some more streams that would be kind of earlier in the day, but they're going to be more like work and lurk stuff. I have work to do, and I thought it's arty stuff and turn the cameras on because everything's here. And it's not like I won't talk at all, but it won't be like share your work and stuff like that. So I can't be talking. You can talk, yeah. I won't catch as much chat because I might be trying to figure out some work, like my drawings and stuff. It's more like if I'm, I'll start painting something like this, and then I'll get quiet when I'm trying to figure something out. And so there'll be more of the quiet moments of me figuring it out. But yeah, I'll still be, you can still ask stuff. That's fine. Okay, so there's like, I think it needs a little more. There's like am I gonna pour it all over? A little stuck piece. What did you call me? Vending machine girl? Oh, it's coming up now. I just have to like mean it, I guess. Like scrape it. Is it bad to call me that? No, I thought it was funny. I enjoyed it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, now it all feels smooth, like, what is this? Ceramic. It feels like ceramic smooth now. Okay, so there, hydrated, done. Let's try to do it with the brown color. Done, and I keep doing it. I like it. Okay, stop. All right, there you go. I am probably. I'll let you call me that. 2 times redemption. Yeah, there was. See, it's like the fourth wall stuff, raids. I'm so bad at I'm always trying to figure out, like, okay, who raided, who did a thing. It takes me so long to like figure it out. It's right there. Okay, so now let's rehydrate this brown. And I'm gonna still figure out something to paint in here. The proper, what I'm assuming is the proper side of the watercolor. I'm trying to make a sticker out of that bunny with the eggs in the basket. I think I'll have that done for the Los Angeles Times Festival of Books. 2 weeks. VM girl, vending machine girl. That I need a little cape. No, I like it, Johnny. You're welcome to call me that. Yeah, I like the Los Angeles Times Festival of Books. People go there looking for new stories. What I'm seeing a lot in comic book conventions is like parents dragging their kids past my table, like, don't even stop. Ah, why not? Have a look. We gotta get our Funkos. Okay. I'm just trying to rehydrate this brown. So I don't have kids, so I can imagine the kids want all the things and they're stopping at all the tables. Oh, I just browned my card. That's okay, I'll turn it into art. I mean, your art is amazing. No glaze. Thank you very much. Well, I mean, I can't really. Let's just keep that in mind while we're looking at this beauty right here. You know what? It's a work in progress. It's in its awkward phase. I got this chunky nugget that I'm just splashing around. Here, how about this? Oh, I scratched it like a chalkboard. Oh, I did it twice. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh, goodness. Okay. I don't like playing with brown stuff. If it's paint, it's okay. All right, I'm just gonna let him float around. I'm tired of knocking it. Okay, so then, here, let's rinse this off. What do I got here? You colorblind anyway? Yeah. ever write when you're trying to guess? Do you have a hint of, are some colors you get a hint of and others are just like, nah, that's not gonna happen? I know people who, they know it's green because their friends will be like, hey, what color is this? Because their friends know they have trouble with that color. Like, oh, it must be green if you're asking me. I do guess blue, right? Okay. But green and yellow are the same. Oh. All right. So Grump's gonna look like a whole lot of just subtle shades. Blue, periwinkle, you might be able to see. How are you with reds? Because I'm wondering about purple. Okay, so let's see. What are you gonna do here? It might look, I might look nice with a really dark background. Because if I do something skyish, it's just gonna look like some of these shades that I'm already putting down. So maybe something really dark. You know, a little midnight ladybug. Why not? And I could put some more details in his little messed up metal. I can guess the base colors. So purple is a no-go. It just looks like blue. And purple. There you go. Purple, blue, and yellow. I guess that was that I think that's dark blue. Was it? Oh yeah, super dark blue. Blue. Oh, it looks blue? Okay. All right. You know what? I should change my title to be something more painterly. Let's see. Okay. So let's see. Well, after I hydrated this, I'm thinking, maybe I don't need so much more of that. I can go in with some just darker gray washes. Pen work. This is going to be silver, darker, orange, blue, gray, yes. Okay, let's see. Who are my favorites? Let's try these guys. And that could be an interesting sky color. Since I smudged some of that umber color, that would hide it. it'd be very blotchy, but then with some micron line art over this, it might just kind of reel it in some. So then when I do that, I should leave room for some brightness around here so I can light those up. Okay, I'll just do that. Let's see. I didn't pull out a scratch piece. So that's like a bluish gray. How old are you? You don't mind me asking. I think you could actually Google that. I'm old. I'm too old to even want to say. You don't look old. Thank you. Oh, Marsh, what are you doing? Yeah. Vince, how are you? Yes, in your 20s? You saw me in person. You're just being flattering. I like that though. Keep going with that. What you been up to, Vince? Tell me about your day. I'm trying to mix a little bit of a darker blue here. I should just go straight into the little pan and do it. You all need to stop. I mean, Vince, tell me about your day. Come on, Vince. You gotta bring this around. Let's see. Oh, it's kind of like doing a cool thing. It's separating into that weird brownish color. Okay, well, we'll try that. Thank you, Marsh. Okay. Oh, let me change the focus. Is that better? Yeah, that'll be better. I was up to like a 39 stream watch streak, but this broke it without. What? Oh, no. 39. Thank you so much, Vince. Well, you know what? I'll know you're at 40 in my heart. Thank you so much for sticking around for so many streams. Okay, so let's see what we could do with this. smoky. Johnny, you need to stop that right now. Stop. You're making me blush. This, look at, see how this, it's called the Schminke, what is it? Schmink? Super granulation watercolors. Oops, I changed my focus. And so these top 4 ones, they do this weird color separation thing. And you can kind of see it doing in this pan here where like the sediment, the blue is kind of falling and then this weird brown color comes to the top. So I want to mix it so that way I can let that settling stuff happen on the artwork. A few years older than me. I'm 23. She started working when I was Johnny, you're like you give and you take away. Okay, so let's see. This is kind of working. And another one I wanted to avoid to leave bright around is this guy. So I guess I can just work my way over. I tend to forget, but I think I could do it. It's the lighting. I have preferable lighting here. I have a nice camera lens. Thank you. I don't know, I kind of like that weird halo effect around the shoulder pads that I did. Maybe I can just keep up with that. It's not like sky necessarily, it's just patterny stuff. I used to jog a lot. Talking about taking care of yourself, I guess. Because I eat ice cream. Not only ice cream, but I do like ice cream. But the jogging, it was easier when I first started and then my knees started hurting. So now I do like a stationary bike stuff. Ice cream. Well, then you're looking up all that stuff. You better come by and wish me happy birthday. I don't know what day that falls on. That looks kind of cool. Avoiding the edges. Okay, so then how do I do with the... I just keep painting myself in a corner here. Let's throw it down, no plan, figure it out on the way. Here, let me spread this one out a little bit. So I'm imagining when it goes down here, it'll start getting a little darker, but let me at least start with the washy part. And then I get, you know, light to dark, all that good stuff. Delete. Apple delete. Oh. Mix it. Yeah, it's cool. Let me, I'll show you closer. Oh, you can kind of see it. The super granulation is like all that orangey brown or whatever that's already mixed in the paint. This one right there, it's starting to happen, like right there. Is that gray? Close. I mean, it's it waters down to a cool gray, but when it's full strength, it's like a dark blue with a rusty brown. I'll show you. Okay, you stay right there. Stay. Okay. Did I change it? Yes. Okay. So for the colorblind, let me try to point it away from my light. Okay, so this right here is like the darker blue, and this is a mix of like a medium kind of desaturated blue and like a hint of that weird brownie. It's like it's kind of beige at this point, and then this whole like, watermark here is like a rusty brown, and this is just like a dirty blue brown, and that's just like a rusty color right there. And keep separating in this little well here. So I'll mix it. So I guess what I could do is I can go from dark and then figure out the light, dark to light, or like dark to light. Let's leave room for some grass. Next time I see you, I'll get you ice cream. No, because it'll be at a convention and I'll be sad because it's just gonna melt. I won't have time to eat it. Yeah, there's no good way to enjoy a snack at a convention. It's okay if it melts, you can paint with it. There's an idea. I'm gonna lay it down real thick right here in hopes that it's gonna do that granulating stuff it did over there. Okay, we'll see what that does. It's just like, what's that capillary kind of whatever action of some fluids kind of running into other fluids with the little veiny kind of lines. I want to see what that looks like. It might just completely turn into a smooth gradient after it settles, but yeah, I want to see what that does. Mix. I like the color combo though. This is just like grassy, I don't know what, so I'm just gonna pretend it's a thing. Yeah, the dark gray and the light gray. Leaves room around the ladybug, just because I guess I decided that's what I'm doing here. Hold on, this is a pretty dark. Delete work. Oh, thank you. So I guess I can do a sample of this granulating stuff on the front side of the postcard, just to, since I got that little splash on it, just kind of to compare what I suspect is the difference between the front and the back side of watercolor paper. Maybe not all watercolor paper has a front and a back, but these two sides are definitely different. One is smoother. Well, not smoother. Like this one's fuzzier. This side's fuzzier and it doesn't have a pattern on it. This is less fuzzy with kind of a grading, like a not grid. Like the paper, the pulp, the wet pulp of the paper was set on something to dry, and that was a pattern of that thing. How has your day been? Asked Vince. Pretty good. Pretty good. We got the best strawberry. We have a farmer's market close to us, and their strawberries are so much better than the supermarkets. And they have varieties of strawberries. I can't remember, one started with the A and one started with the G. And the G came in a green basket. He said those were juicier. And then the A ones were in a clear basket. He said they were firmer and stronger flavor. They were firmer. The juicier ones were sweeter, but I had to eat more to be sure, because, you know, you never know with strawberries. Sometimes you get one that's a lot sweeter than the other. Strawberries, noted. So that's a good day. Oh, I like these little water cups. This one, they're both from yogurt containers. I don't know what this one was, because that one is blank. This one says Stiga on it. It has like a narrower a narrower lip. And I got a new one. It's full of yogurt right now, but I'm gonna have a new little water bottle pretty soon. Water jar. So that was a highlight. My class was a highlight. Vince, did you miss all of my risography talk? I've got one more week, one more day. Next Tuesday is my last day of Riso class. We're doing an 11 by 17. It's gonna be a zine. Basically, I'm gonna print this one, but zine style, like I've always wanted to. Oh, this is the Japanese version. So that was good. Yeah, I've been having a great time. Today, what did we do? Had delicious tacos, homemade. I'm working on that bunny sticker. Yeah, took a walk. Went to the post office. It's nice to be able to walk to the post office though, instead of having to drive everywhere. All right, so let's see. What are we doing? That's kind of... It needs a little blend, doesn't it? Am I past the blending? Now, whatever I lay down here is gonna just make a little water stain going back and forth. How's the sticker machine been? Oh, wait, the vending machine or the actual sticker cutter that I want to make? I mean, buy. Because I can't... The printer I want is never in stock. So I haven't bought the sticker cutter because what am I going to be cutting? But the vending machine is doing pretty well. Oh, button. There it is. Oop. Had 2 takers today, or 1 taker. Thank you very much, Cat and Mr. Cat. The next couple, I see some fatties in there. Something good going on in row 1 and 3. Yeah, so I have to make more artwork to fill that because we have the Los Angeles Times Festival of Books and the Ontario Comic-Con Revolution next month. So I need to have stuff in there. Fill it up real good. Okay, you know what? I should just leave well enough alone. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go for it. It's whatever. How dark are you? Let's see. How about that? A little bit of water. Oop. Yeah, I don't know. It's better. It's a well-timed announcement, I guess. Yeah, I've got 2 silly YouTube streams simultaneously. Well, figure that out. I'm making a glitter sticker of the little grump that I painted on the stream a few weeks ago. He's got a basket of little eggs. That's going to be a glitter sticker. Okay. What else? So I got some flowers, foliage, a bunch of line work to do. I should just go orange. Do I have orange here? What kind of orange do I have? I don't want to put copper. What else do I have? Good night. I would love to watch the whole stream, but it's late. I know. What is, it's going to be 4 a.m. over there. Please go to bed. Thank you so much for hanging out and telling me. I should make a note. You're the vending. Can I think I can. Vending guy. Hold on. I'm going to write a note so I don't forget when I see your name. Okay. Bye. Good night. Good morning, I guess. I'll see you later. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we've got a nice orange here. My eyes are on that one. Hold on, I'm gonna show you something. That super granulating schmink color. See what it's doing? That's not it. That's a ink that does a cool pink and green thing, but it collects on the edges. It kind of swirls in the middle. So I picked it because I was thinking I can hide the little brown splash that I made in it. Okay, so I'm gonna put bright orange in his little lights. I haven't decided about his visor. His eyes and his mouth should probably be bright too. Red ladybug. We'll figure out the flowers later. Yeah, I think I'm interested in, I'm just doing things out of order. Doing the lights, the yellow lights are orange. And then I kind of want to go in and start doing line work around his body. I'll worry about the rest later. That's a whole lot. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. Oh, that's fine. All right, let's plan. Tentative plan. Okay, let's see. I guess the lighter orange looks darker in the pan because it's transparent. It always throws me off. I don't think I need this giant brush for what I'm doing. But I might need it to fill up this thing. But you don't need to fill up the thing. Just put water in the pan. Okay. Good talk, me. There we go. Ooh, my favorite color. Delicious. Okay. So what did I say? Just go straight into doing some line work stuff on him? Just because? I think so. Oh, you know what I finally got in the mail? My old friend, this particular ink that works well with alcohol-based markers, and it's fairly water resistant. Not supposed to be good for fountain pens, but that's exactly what I'm gonna do with it. Usually I fill my parallel pen with it. But I think I did some ink washy stuff. What else did I used to use it for? Yeah, I think I used to just fill these up with it. Let's see. Yeah, it's a converter in there. So I got it because we went to this little artist gathering, creatives gathering at a bookstore, and one of the artists there was using this pen, and they fill it up with this stuff, which I was told is going to ruin fountain pens. And she's like, well, I mean, it's a cheap pen, so if it gets clogged, it's not the worst thing. So but I got this a long time ago, and I wasn't very patient, so I filled it with the ink that it came with. So you can get like super chunky lines. Hold on, let's see. Did you do the cover art for, oops. Did you do the cover art only for Lady Mechanica, or did you also do interior art? There are, I think there are a bunch of volumes, maybe a couple volumes where I colored. There was a separate penciler. I colored all the interior art, but I think I jumped on at the Lost Boys, and then the most recent one I had help from a couple other colorists because I kind of put aside coloring to finish my own stuff. So yeah, there's a couple of volumes right in the middle there. MPT, hey, a couple of volumes that it's all my stuff. The cover art though is a lot of different artists and colorists, so I'd have to see it to be able to say like, oh yeah, that one's me. But I did a big stack of Lady Mechanica coloring. Actually, I have a cover to color. I picked up a new one, so I'm excited to jump on that. Let's see what this one does. Yeah, hold it upright, it goes skinny, and then you can just get fat lines. So that's why I liked this one a lot. And it would be even better if I could fill it with something that was a little more water resistant, which is that platinum carbon stuff. So yeah, it took a while to get here, but now I have it. I want to get one that you worked on. Okay. The monster one, let's see. It is almost 10 a.m. for MPT. Good morning. Ohio? I don't know how to say it. Let's see if I can figure out the monster volume. happens, forever I'm working on these books and they have some sort of working title, and then when it comes out and whatever the title ends up being, I'm like, I don't know what that is. I know it is monster, but this one's the monster of the Ministry of Hell. Okay, so that's a nice cover too. I guess I could just link to the Kickstarter and the other. Would that be interesting though? A Kickstarter that's already done, or just maybe the cover? There's so many covers though. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, how about, okay. Yeah, I'll show you from the Benitez Productions thing. Select all, copy, don't do a weird thing, enter. Okay. I think that's probably, I'm pretty sure that's all me. And that gruesome cover is me. Yeah, so check out that link. Chris Cox says, code names versus release names. Boy, do I know that feeling. Whereas I still refer to many of them by the code name 20 years later. Yeah. It's like, that's what it is. That's the name, right? That's the one you found? Okay, good, Marsh. Are you gonna get it? Am I gonna see you? Where do you don't tell me, don't dox yourself. If you're ever in an area where I'm at a convention, please bring your stuff. I'll sign whatever. Ohio, says MVP. How is everyone? I'm doing really well. I'm super happy about this risography class that I'm taking. I feel like I might be getting the hang of it. Let's see. Am I done with I think I'm done with this color. Let's put this over here. I'm gonna try to slide out my project. Hold on. It's buried. Everybody's but mine. Aha, here we go. Did I got the right focus? Wrong focus? Yes, wrong focus. Okay. So MPT, this is what I did. And it's 3 colors. I want this zine to be 4 colors, which we're doing next week. And what I learned was what I think is enough value difference on a particular color pass. It's not enough color difference. So it has to be basically 10%, 50%, 100%. If I want to see like a cast shadow or something, if it's just a grad, then it's fine. But sometimes I just want a really hard line, and it needs to be a lot more contrasty than I thought. And there's always like a little texture to how the ink is laid down. So any kind of mushy rendering that I always do, it's just gonna disappear. Look at that pickle though. That's a good pickle. So yeah, this was nice because the halftones, most of them showed up. I thought they might get mushed out. So it was, this is day 3 of 4. Next Tuesday is my last class. Also the last Tuesday stream I'll be missing. And then I'll go back to my regular Tuesday, Wednesday schedule. The colors are beautiful. Thank you. You know what they said when I printed this out? They're like, oh, I love when people use unusual colors. And I was like, thanks. But thank you very much. So it was an actual compliment, not like a, wow, you do you kind of thing. But that's just me. I'm always thinking like people are saying stuff they're not. DC, like where the smart pres lives. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't make it out that way. Okay, we'll have to go. If you ever make it all the way over to DC, I will go see you. All right. Yeah, we need to make it out that side more often. We do a lot of West Coast stuff. I'm even less Arizona and Las Vegas. I said a state and a city. But yeah, we need to get out of our same old habits. Okay, what did I miss? I remember that interface brightness selection in Photoshop CS6 was 4 shades of toast, and maybe still in the final version as an Easter egg. What? The brightness selection was 4 shades of toast? I never saw that. I still have CS6 somewhere. I'm not using the... I told my friend, like, you can pry CS6 out of my cold dead hands, and then they enticed me with the... Photoshop enticed me with the character animator. This little guy. So how could I say no to slicing off a little bit of that? Look at him. His mouth only kind of works. You're so cute. So, yeah, they got me. Yeah, the other side of the world, haha. You know what? I could make that trip. We have to figure it out. Okay, I said I was going to do... See, that's the blue color. That's that blue color. It's completely rusty looking. Let me find my finest mark making pen. Let's see. I think I've kind of settled on 3. Where's Alex? Oh, okay. Shoot, my thing didn't scroll down. Yes, the beta version had toast colors and they remained as an Easter egg. I missed all of that. Have you been doing any cons lately, Mitty? We did WonderCon in March, I believe. We have the Los Angeles Times Festival of Books coming up at the end of April. That's at the USC campus, and it's free. I keep telling people you should just, if you're in the area, it's a free thing. Go see. It's cool. Then after that is the Ontario Comic-Con Revolution in Ontario, California. Then after that, the big old Comic-Con in San Diego. And I don't think we have super set in stone plans after that. I'm kind of hit and miss with getting into New York Comic-Con. And we're still trying to do Tokyo. We haven't applied yet. The applications haven't come out. So Tokyo Comic-Con is like the goal. I just love going over there, eating delicious food, buying nice art supplies. And let's see. I guess I can just stick with the microns. They're tried and true. The user interface brightness. I missed that completely. Cups of coffee. They changed it to cups of coffee. Alex says, I'm just joining. Love the colors. Thank you so much, Alex. Oh, Alex, didn't you win something on Julie's stream the other day? You won some sporks or something? Congratulations. I'm still on CS6. Good for you. That's good. The only thing that sucks is the Windows version didn't get the high DPI mode like the Mac version. That was another reason I changed, because my the user interface upscaled to blurry and it was just not working. I think, if I'm saying that right. I don't use it much these days. Ooh, busy, busy. Almost. I mean, I still have time to get my stuff done, so that's good. They doubled up the Easter eggs. Oh, command option shift rotates among the icons. Ah. Fingers crossed, we're hoping to do Tokyo Comic-Con this year. It would be great to see you, MPT. Yeah, I did. Alex, you did. I saw that. That was nice. I don't know if I've won something on Julie's channel. I might have. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay, let's see what we could do. So I'm gonna start in the area where I'm free to mess up. Let's try this. I'm excited for my Only Sporks. I want some blank PDFs from Julie. That was fun. I think I didn't win anything, but I do have this nice thing. Let's see. Dig, dig, dig. It's like I come across it when I'm looking for other stuff every time. Oh, here we go. There it is. But also a sticker pack and Only Sporks. Oh, you want Only Sporks too? Stickers. This one. I think this was the one and only convention of hers that I was able to go to. She's not really doing them like this anymore. I love this thing a lot. So this is a blank book. And I think she just kind of opened them randomly and thought it would be funny to just find a random page. And this is what I got. It was a tea-themed convention, and you do puzzles to unlock the convention, and then when you get in there, it's basically like her own personal artist alley, and she sells her stuff. It's so cute. Yep. I don't think I've seen another streamer incorporate like their own personal art and their stream so well. Not only the styles, but just like its existence in the world. You buy it from her paintings, kind of like her characters and all that. Yeah, I've got 2 of the JulieCon packs. I missed the first one. I can try stuff out in this little base pole of his, like the little, I guess it'd be his spine kind of, right before his hips below it. And then whatever I learn here, whether I like it or not, I can just carry it over to the other stuff. Okay, I got like wet paint booby traps. There we go. Did I change it? I did not. There we go. You know what I forgot to like try? I think rather than just scribble something to test the proper paper side, which I suspect is this side, and the back side, I think I'm gonna plan something cute so that I can watercolor a little cute thing and then cut it and put it in the vending machine. I mean, I'll work that into it somehow. I was trying to rehydrate my dried up gouache and splashed. I downloaded that expansion, was it expansion pack or something for the Star Wars Outlaws? What was it called? Something season pass? I haven't played it yet though. We've been watching 1883. I've been trying to watch Cobra Kai. And I think we might be catching up on our shows. So, oh, and Black Mirror. So as soon as we're caught up, I'm gonna fire that thing up. Go see what Nyx is doing. The robot is so cute. Oh, lurk. Yeah, enjoy the lurk. Thank you very much. Start your day. Hopefully I'll see you in December, NPT. Thank you, Alex. He'll get cuter. I'm kind of mixing it up because I'm just kind of playing around with different watercolor, gouache, and the things that have drawn my attention. That's kind of where I'm going. Like, I think you should probably color, like paint the whole thing and then do the lines, or everything, you know, in stages, but I'm just kind of jumping around. So I think this is gonna give it a little more structure and pop, I guess.
Game begin.
As always, it's not a tutorial. I love the way the blue-gray is drying. It's kind of gets better and better, right? When it settles, it's so like cloudy and soft, and it's making a little interesting blends all on its own. I admire how mix all sorts of arts together like that. Well, I mean, if I step back and then kind of get into it again, hopefully I can keep myself out of just painting myself into a corner. But yeah, but look at how it just did that rusty brown kind of beige color, kind of infiltrates that cool gray, bluish. I like the way you do it. My weakness as an artist is sticking to what I know versus experimenting with new mediums. Because it could be rough, right? You feel like you're wasting things if you're just like, I've got all these nice paper and then I splash on this one. I use the wrong brush with the wrong, I mess up all the time. Just try not to ruin anything too good. Paper is paper, but try to take care of your nice brushes if you have them. If not, you know, just get a set of student grade ones and then have at it. Yeah, I don't know what happened along the way. I stopped, not like I don't care about messing up. I just feel like it's necessary or something, and there's a little bit of me that's defiant about it, like, it's not like you don't mess up, you know, that kind of stuff. I don't know. But if it's less about ego and more about wasting products, then what's the alternative? Just keep them forever sealed and never use them?
Game over.
I do have a bunch of ink that I like. You guys have probably been around for that whole continuing saga. I like them a lot, but I'm not writing correspondence with my fountain pens. I want to make art or something, and a lot of these don't work so well with water if I'm going to do some sort of wash over them. Like I like this one a lot. It's like, it's pink and green at the same time. It's not showing up super great. I got a lot of pink lighting. But yeah, it's like, I have to figure out a new way to work. It's more convenient to draw it first with a pen and then go and do your ink washes. But for this stuff, I have to do the washes first and then go over it with the pens. So, I don't know. Yeah, I have this nice, I can't ever say it right, Emerald du Chevaux, whatever ink. And there on my YouTube, there's a video of me using it. What was I? It was for a Captain Marvel sketch cover, and in the background I used that ink, which is not what you're supposed to do with that ink. But I'm like, so what? I even have in the video, like the first thing I did was spill it. Oh shoot, is it? I think, yeah, I don't think I could show you. It's over here. Let's see. That right there, that's Emerald du Chevaux. And that cool pattern, that's the paper towel that I was trying to clean it up with. Huh. Where were we? Let's see. And this goes here, it goes there. And so, oops, excuse me. What? Okay, I think we're all, everybody in? I've been playing around with the watercolor. Do you have a brand that you like, or you like me, or are you just like, give me all of it, let me figure it out? It's kind of why I was excited about meeting that one artist who was using this for their ink wash. Not ink wash. Well, their building drawings. Hold on, I have it right here. This thing. So she used exactly this pen with exactly this ink. And she's like, well, if it clogs, it clogs. But yeah, she'll use this pen and then she'll go in with a one color watercolor wash. And this card isn't a very good print of, I saw the original, it was really crispy and nice. This is a little mushy. But yeah, there's a way. I'm determined to figure it out. I looked for the ones you use, but Himi was on sale. Yeah, get the sale one. Figure it out on the sale ones. The thing that I've noticed really easily about sale stuff and pricier stuff is with, oh my goodness, Andrew, or Alex, sorry. Robot repair, there it is. They color shift, the cheap paints color shift. I was gonna say the things that I notice where the money really makes a difference is for brushes. I also bought a couple of those dream color ones. Someone in here linked dream. Oh, was it James? They need to lower the volume for that. Oh, is it loud for you? In my head, it was super loud, and that one seemed kind of mellow for some reason. Shoot. So it's opposite now. All right, hold on. Let me make a note of that. There it is. No, that's the fun of it. Don't feel bad about startling me with the slap. If it was that bad, I would remove it, right? I think it's funny. I just didn't know that it was extra loud for you guys too. I thought it was just for me. I can post a recent one I did in the Discord. Yeah, I would love to see it, Marsh. Oh, my name, yeah. It's funny because then tomorrow I'll go through whatever, I'll clean up, right? Which just means I put all this stuff in a pile to the right. But then I'll see like, oh, Alex said this, or oh, Hybrid told me to add .com to my spam filter. I forgot, but it was on a note. See, it's one thing to take the notes. You have to kind of follow through with them. But I do have the notes. Pile of notes. Let's see. Oh, where's that? How do I? Okay, there you are. I'll drag you there. And let's see. Oh, look at it. Marsh posted heart. Let's see. Okay. This may or may not work. Let's see. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get this browser window to work with my vertical canvas. I still haven't figured it out completely. Some things work really seamlessly, like the cameras and the overlays. You can just click buttons and it works. I click one button and it works for both overlay or both canvases, vertical and horizontal. But other things like the grump face and the window capture, I have to manually turn them off and on for each different thing. And I can't figure out why. they're both captures. So then where would I have to put them for them to automatically show up? Okay, let's see. Is that it? Art station? No, that's... Let's see. Okay. I think it'll work. Okay, well, for some reason that was called Art Station still. Look at that. So then, oh, you like this, wait a sec, what would you call that? Is that breakbeat or is that something else, Alex? So this is most likely Marsh's work. The little shiny bits is the color shifting dream watercolor. Oh. Yeah, I like the, just like the, what do you call it, like the value change of all those little tiny seeds. So is that watercolor and some sort of a color pencil? Or is that just all watercolor and you have a super steady hand? I like that. It's all watercolor. Oh my goodness. You must have a really nice brush. Because I see your hand, so that's not big. It's like tiny. All those little lines. Tiny brushes, yeah. Oh my goodness. I like that. Thank you. 4x4. I was thinking, you see me with my giant glasses, right? For doing more line art stuff, to get one of those magnifying glasses that people use for model building and I don't know, maybe architectural drawing or something. I just went on an arm and swing it around so I can see little stuff. I have it bookmarked. You need that? I'll share the bookmark with you. I haven't pulled the trigger or anything. It's like I look at one of them and then someone will say, oh, that's not as good as this one. And then you figure out, oh, maybe I do need one that's glass and not acrylic. I'm like, no, you don't even need the one. Just calm down. You're so farsighted? Okay, so then you're looking at this tiny thing and all of a sudden you're just like, oh, okay, I need to hold it far away. You can't even see me. I like doing that. What? I'm like a nothing sighted now. I used to be nearsighted, so I can just I used to be able to just get up all in there and see something. But now it's like I don't have a sweet spot anymore. It's just like, it's just a whole lot of nothing. I want to get close to stuff to see it. And yeah, it's like a springing thing because I'm used to holding things close. So I'm going, oh, okay. Things are different. Do I have it? Nope, wrong foil. Focus. I do like glasses though. So if I could find cute glasses, I'm fine with that. There used to be this show for kids a long time ago called Kids Incorporated, and they were kids, but they were in a band. So whatever. One of the girls had to get glasses, and she was all destroyed about it. But it ends with like, spoiler alert. It ends with her having 2 pairs of glasses, like one for school, one for the weekends, and then for the stage, contacts. And everyone's like, oh yay, everybody's happy. You loved that show? It was good, right? Yeah, I liked it a lot too. So then first chance I got more than 1 pair of glasses. I tried contacts, but it just didn't work out. I think because my astigmatism is so bad, you can get contacts that they're weighted so that they kind of hang right, so you can, I don't know, astigmatism stuff, right? Okay, IDS kids incorporated. So because I'm just not used to wearing contacts, my eyes would dry out and I'm blinking and the things are shifting around and I can't see, so I stuck the glasses. Who is the girl who was on it? Martika or something? The singer? I was on the set of one of those. I was lucky. My aunt used to be involved with something. I don't know. She got me on there. So I got to see them sing. And Martika was crying. She said they expected her to be perfect. And she was upset. But she still had to do her job and sing. I was like, oh, that's a lot. They gave out records for the best dancers in the audience of their little pretend shows. The girl next to me was doing spins and stuff and dancing. I'm like, oh, she's real good. She won the record. Yeah. This is a Bruce Springsteen record. It was fun. Whatever. I did not win. I didn't do enough spins. I don't remember much about the episode. I think after they danced, they would run off to the juice bar area of the whatever. What were they playing in? Like an ice cream shop or something? And they'd go and talk to the adult about some like architectural plans of some sort. And then they would cut. So I don't know what the show was about, but something involving plans, rolled architectural plans. I found it once on YouTube and I saved it, but then whoever uploaded it deleted it. Fergie was on that show, yeah. Was she the one who had the glasses? Or was that after? I don't remember. No, that was probably, yeah, I don't remember. I'd have to look at them again. I know that they had changes in their lineup as years went on. Oh, there's a squirrel outside that's mad. He's doing that chit 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 chit. What do you think would be good subject matter for tiny paintings? Probably like this would be war paintings. Not exactly, but yeah, it's not a ton of room. Something I could put my little gold flakes on it. Like a few of these in the back of it. I'm trying to be super careful. You open these and they go airborne. Look at that. Oh, so nice. Like I'm trying not to wake them. Shh, little glitters. Don't breathe, yeah. That already looks a lot better with those blacks added in. So more of that. I think we're heading the right direction. I have to pick my moments. I don't want to just black over everything and then just hide all of the verdigris stuff that I did, but not all of it is that great, so I can stand to cover some of it. It's like little irregularities. Let's see, which one is it? There we go. Something like that. is the whole episode. Did you find it? You did not find it. Hold on. Let's put it in the browser that might show up. Hold on, let's see. Okay, can you hear that? Because I'm gonna turn it down. Let's see. I'm not sure if this is the one. It might be. Hold on, I'll share it with you guys. It has Free and Mario Lopez. Okay, hold on, I'm just staring. Let me share it with you guys. Okay, window capture. Look at this. Are you still on the art station? Will this work? Oh, hold on. Okay, let's see what this is. The memories. Hold on, everybody. Please hold.
Game begin.
Is that super loud? Is Spinny Girl there? Humor me. Hold on. I can't tell. All right, so I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of, but it's a pretty cool episode. I'll have to watch. It has half of my attention right now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that and Punky Brewster, right? I found some glitter. Huh? You had those shoes? Did they sold those? I had no idea. I'm adding like little kind of details of destruction, or not destruction, but just like little divots and whatnot. So add a little shadows here, lines there. Might turn into something.
Game over.
yeah, so I had to think about it. Why wouldn't a capture window flow seamlessly between scene changes if that same capture is in both? Why doesn't it carry over? Because like a camera in a scene, it works like you'd expect it. And then you can just link it to a vertical scene and it works the same way. But I can't make that happen with game captures or window captures. Not in the same way, because then if, like on my vertical on Instagram, when I do the thanks for watching and then the stream starting soon, it only shows up in one of those little overlay windows, and the other one I can separately fill with the capture of ground. So it works separately. But why won't it carry over for when I want to just press his little face? Like that. If I could figure out why, I could fix it. It's all like fairly new OBS stuff where it will multi-stream vertically and horizontally. So I'm not getting good search results when I try to, and it's that kind of thing where I don't even know what question to ask. That's like a really awkward Google search. The second song they sing is "You Spin Me Right Round." Makes sense now. Oh, because whoever does the that spinny girl, maybe that's what she knew. Spin around and win the record. Win the record. Tongue twister. Win the record. It's weird that adding black to something makes it look way shinier. Brings up the contrast. It sure does. trying to pick my spots here. It's kind of interesting to just look at the my screen, because just it has the same effect that Joel likes to use when he'll light box something and look at it opposite, or he'll hold it to a mirror and it reveals things to him. To me, it just looks the same but opposite. But for some reason, maybe it's the distance, the lack of resolution in the monitor, but it kind of shows what it needs a little more. Like I need to make it pop a little more here or there, add bigger black sections. This doesn't show up so much. It looks fine when I'm looking at it here, but it'd be nicer if it read as well from far away. I should put like a piece of paper or something, because it's picking up all my MDF dirt. He doesn't mind. Now I'm in concentration mode. It's like quiet. Think. Do you have a recommendation for watercolor paper or boards? Not this one for sure. I don't really have a good one because I'm kind of experimenting myself, but this stuff, I promise you they did this wrong. I'm only guessing though. These people, they made a fancy schmancy set of watercolor postcards, but they printed all their stuff on the front of it and left the back side for everybody to paint on. So that's what I wanted to experiment with, seeing what the difference is. Because I'm not such a good watercolor painter that I can... If something unexpected happens, I suspect that it's my fault, not the paper's. I do have one that I kind of like. I think it's one of these. I've got two. two different varieties. You're supposed to, not you're supposed to, but they say that the best kind you can get is 100% cotton. I don't have a ton of experience with that. Okay, here's another one. Okay. So which was the one? Smooth and medium? I don't remember which one was one that I liked better. These are relatively inexpensive. I don't know where to get them here though. So what's the deal with these? They're not cotton. There's another one too. This one is fine. Cold press. So cold press means it has a more of a texture, right? And hot press is smoother. I don't have a problem with this stuff. Oh, look at this, my beautiful, I was doing watercolor blobs. So just do a random blob and try to make a picture out of it. So that's what I came up with. Paper's fine though. So this is easy to find. It's a block. You guys know what these are? They're all stuck together on more than one side. So you have to take like a palette knife or a butter knife and then release it. So this one's fine. No complaints. What else do I have? This one. I definitely have a size preference, right? It's like postcard size and smaller. Oh, this one has art in it. Super expensive pen that I kind of want to try. Okay, so let's see. This is weird cotton paper that's fun, but kind of impractical. It's this stuff. It's like painting on a fabric swatch. Let's see. I need to finish these, don't I? So let's see. This one. Oh, I must have liked this one. It's already half gone. Who are you? Oh, you're too big. So this one was fine. You don't have to go very far to find this one. And the water paper, what is it called? Just a watercolor block, I guess. I don't know. I thought they were so that the paper didn't curl up on you, and someone said, no, it's just a gimmick. Is it? I don't know. How is it gonna curl up if it's all bound together? I have a size I like because I'm just doing little experiments and I don't need like some giant canvas to work on. Like Alex was saying, you don't want to waste too much stuff. But if you're just doing tiny little things on economical paper, then what's the harm in that? The curling is what bugs you? I think there's a way around that, but we're gonna have to discover that together. I don't know what it is.
Wait, you wet the paper before you paint.
Joel says you wet the paper before you paint on it, and then let it dry. It doesn't dry with a wave to it?
Well, it flattens out.
It flattens out, he says. We could try that for next week. Oh, on YouTube. Another nothing. Hi, another nothing. Maybe so the ink absorbs better, because you mentioned it's like painting on cotton, absorptive. Is that your theory for the color block or the watercolor block where it was connected on all the sides? How wet is wet? Yeah, I think, and then the ink doesn't spread around. Maybe another nothing. How are you, by the way? Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, it's like, I think for now, what am I trying to do with like all these different things? I feel like the materials I'm using is secondary to me trying to learn how to make not cute, but like interesting things with textures of materials, trying to make a robot or a person with a good silhouette, trying to add emotion to drawings. And so I'm throwing in a lot of materials just to try them out while my focus is on trying to make a cool character. Yeah, if the paper is saturated, the ink won't stay. So I think if maybe we could try this one of these weeks. Just you know what, I should do it like off stream, and then have it ready. Soak a piece of watercolor paper and then let it dry and see how flat it dries. And then just get all crazy with ink washes and totally saturate it. Too dry, it bleeds. Too saturated, ink won't stay. Too dry, it bleeds. That's really paper subjective, because you can find paper that the ink bleeds, and it could be the same pen and ink and the paper makes it bleed. Even inkers on comic pages, they'll find some, and even the same brand, I think it was Strathmore, for a time was manufacturing really bad paper for comic book artists, and they were using their same ink and nibs and everything, and all of a sudden it started bleeding and they were complaining. Plenty of artists, but they outdated old bad styles, trying to convince me that their favorite. Me personally, I guess I just gotta get good. Me and you both. Hi, I'm good. Forgot I subscribed, but I really dig the cardboard cell. Thank you. I'm glad you rediscovered. That's always fun. I something will pop up and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, past me like this too. Just batch to batch. Yeah. And that's the thing. Oh, Herald Realm. Wow, love the Hella version. So cool. Oh, thank you so much. That was from a stream so long ago. I think it was a request or something. And I was trying to do, I have a little bit of gold paint in there. It needs like more, I think I want to make it darker on the outside and then just make it like vignetting or something. I'm not sure. I should put, well, some of them I feel like for whatever reason don't make the cut into the the little Litoya. This is the same paint. I like it. How you doing, Hero of Realm? Sorry, I missed that. Okay, so let's see. Watching on both Instagram and YouTube. Wow, here's William, how are you? I'm still trying to figure out the different, the vertical and the horizontal thing. Finally off of work. That's good. What's your commute like? You don't have that big of a commute, right? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure stuff out. That's interesting though. I never really thought about it, about the materials I'm using. It's kind of secondary to me trying to just make something nice and then finding out what the materials do along the way, which is probably why I'm struggling. At least I have some videos I can go back. Like, what did I use that I hated? I'll never do that. I'll just keep bashing my head and trying to figure out, like, you still hate it. Oh, I need to make notes of this. William is Hero of Realm. Okay. Yeah, I can make a note by Twitch names, but not on Instagram or YouTube. I think you're Hero of Realm on Twitch too, right? I don't know. Well, it's good to see you. Thanks for adding to the views. Yeah, so I saw that last week my YouTube stream went out vertically. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I usually watch YouTube horizontally. So I chose to like not send it out vertically, but now it's sending out two streams. I have to figure out what that is. So technically my stream is going out to 4 places and my internet seems to be happy about it. I got that going for me, which is nice. Yes, I'm on Twitch when I play games, trying it out. So you stream your games on Twitch? I don't think I could ever play a game on Twitch live, having people watch me how bad I am. You know, it's not that I'm bad, I just like to wander. Like, oh, what's over there? Let's see, is there a loot? There's something shiny? Usually there is, right? Yes, I do. Getting back into gaming again. What? I'll have to look you up and find you. What time are you usually on streaming your games? Is it like after work, so it'd be later? A weekend kind of thing? Okay, hold on. I want to rough up his face, but not too much. I don't want to make him look like super crusty, but have you balanced like cheery old robot and then not go crusty though? After work and after school, I try to make time for it. Mostly weekends. Okay. I bet you I could find a couple of those. Another Nothing says, I was supposed to be working on a different assignment, but I got lost enough to find myself here. So, screw it, I'm gonna draw. I love that. Yeah, draw. I think we've talked about that. We do our best work when we're supposed to be doing something else. See, when you do a wiggly line, you just say that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be wiggly. That's just how it is.
Let the drum beat go like this.
So, another Nothing, what do you draw? What sort of stuff are you working on? Everyone's into such different things. Some people are drawing like their character in their game, some comic thing that they're working on, still life. You're drawing a robot right now. Perfect. Who's this fella you're drawing here? I really like robots. It's a version of Manny's robot. Let's see. So I have, this is Manny. He's the guy who runs the robot repair. It's kind of his little side gig. And his robot, I don't have,
Game over.
let's see. I don't think I have a picture of his robot handy. Has this head but a different body. And he doesn't have a name. I want to put a thick line under his visor. Well, I guess I just did, didn't I? Oh, not crusty. Not crusty yet. Good. Maybe I could put like bigger chunks on the side. and keep him away from the front of his face. Maybe that'll help. That's so cool. I tend to work with existing characters and have so much respect for folks who create their own. Yeah, it's like a different way to get to create something. Either you kind of work on something that, you know, you like. That's kind of good too, because then you can kind of practice techniques. I just like these little grump guys. I've been asked at panels, how do you come up with creating something? And that's just not a very easy answer. It's just kind of being lost in your own imagination, kind of thinking, well, what would you want to see? Who would you want to hang out with, or like argue with, have a conflict with? Just letting your mind kind of wander. And then you have to be okay with just the making stuff that's not good until it gets good. That's the hard part. That's the part we don't show on our time lapses. It's just straight to like the stuff that's already figured out. Because it's just not terribly interesting to watch something that's like a character that's not done, that you don't really have a good idea about. I really like imagining conflicts too. My shower walls know this well. You do a conflict in the shower. When I was coloring a bunch, I wanted to start drawing again. I was thinking, well, what do you want to draw? What shapes do you like? It's just doodles. Maybe I wasn't even actually thinking those words, but just doodling kind of, oh, I like these shapes, these proportions. And it's kind of looking back, I can piece together what the influences were, like pufferfish, because of the wide set eyes and little mouth. The band gorillas. My grandpa Max has the comb over. This is one I was remembering too. The dark crystal, those podlings, what were they called? They got abducted and they had their life force sucked out of them. And in that scene, their eyes just turned white and they had like these shadow kind of things around their eyes. That too stuck with me. Let's see. Never around when I did it. I know I got a stack of prints here. One of these has a good grump on it. Okay, kinda, because this is what I have handy. The little red things around Grump's eyes. That I like that look. I don't know why. So then, I've been avoiding these two shadow areas. There should be a lot of black there. And I'm trying to figure out where to put it without just blacking it all in. Yeah, podlings, it's the oddly specific thing that makes art so human. Yeah. Let's see. Shiny. Okay, so let's see. What can I cover? I guess I could do a little pencil thing to see. Maybe something like that. That's part of being a creative artist. This is Hero of Realms. Yeah, and it's I think we're probably more driven to not really enjoy that part of it, but maybe just thinking that way is part of the interest rather than like, I want to create a character. It's more like, what do I like? What do I want to do? And I'm kind of saying the same thing, but one is coming from like, I want to create something. How do I do it? And the other is just thinking about like cool stuff and then just kind of having it develop that way. Because it could be a whole lot of nothing for a really long time. And if your goal is like strictly, I want to make a character, you get really frustrated really quickly. But if you just enjoy thinking about that kind of stuff, maybe that's the difference. Let's see. Let's try that for now and see how that sits with me. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to cover, what's too much, what's too fussy. That's almost nice. Well, it almost works. Just keep scribbling. Almost. Maybe do, kind of looks nice with the chunky lines. I should put the chunky lines under there too. So, super concentrated. I'm working on this, totally ignoring the rest. Perfect. All right, I think that's a good place to call it an evening. Yeah, then next week, finish this, tell you about how fantastic I am at risography printing. Finally, I think it was a year ago that I wanted to print this with the risograph and had to settle for lithograph, which still looks pretty cool. I mean, that you can't really tell from the camera, but it's a pretty vivid orange. Look at that. Look at his eyes get insane. Yeah, so then I want to see what the more transparent inks look like when they overlay, to see what his face ends up looking like with his little eye color stuff. Yeah. And the way it's been going, they've been having us print 10. But most weeks we've been trading prints with the other students. So I might just have a couple of my own zine, and then it would be kind of neat to have a bunch of other zines to show you. I don't know if they're doing zines like the rest of the students are doing zines, or 11 by 17s, or just putting multiple prints on one giant sheet. I like the music choice quite a bit. Also, woo chunky lines. Yeah, the chunky lines, they look so much better. Like I never regret overdoing it because my tendencies are to be so fussy and like little noodly. So let's see. I think I'll call it an evening. Thank you. I almost turned around because my Instagram's in the back. Thank you, YouTube, and Instagram. And yeah, it's cool to have you guys hanging around. So then, yes, next week is my last week of Skipping Tuesday. I'm gonna be here Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. If you want, you can join my Discord to get the times in your time zone and see the stuff we're talking about. This is gonna come up on mostly on Twitch, so there you go. I wonder if it shows up on YouTube too. Probably not, but yeah. So with that said, let's see, I'll do my thanks for watching. Mini presses. And there's my little grump face. He's so cute. All right. So then I will see you guys next week, Wednesday, with stories of risography. Risography? I don't know. And yeah, and then after that, it's just going to be Tuesday and Wednesday and whatever else we can muster up. So thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys next week.